Warning. This podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
Yo, what's going on? I am Scoots Bronson.
And I am S. Foster.
That's right. You tuned into another episode of the Viewers Anonymous podcast where we give you our very own reviews and takes of TV and movie straight out of Hollywood. What's going on, brother?
You look confused as fuck. Like, did I say that shit right?
Man, I had a brain fart just now, man.
Oh man. But
Sheesh.
uh honestly, man, you know what I'm saying? I am middle of the road. We
Yeah.
actually are podding on a day. You know what I'm saying? Today makes 3 years, man. Lost
hmm
uncle, man. You know what
Rest
I'm
in peace,
saying?
man.
Uh, we're currently recording on June 5th.
hmm
And yeah, so he passed away 3 days ago today. And man, I woke up this morning, man, feeling kind of eerie. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like I just
Yeah.
had like this feeling. I was like, wait a minute, like why like something just feel off? And I was like, I looked at the date. I was like 6-5, 6-5. I was like, damn, like that's what that feeling is. And like
hmm
you know what I'm saying. So it's about 6 o'clock in the morning, man. I done went on Spotify, and I went
Yeah.
to the last pod we did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Episode 202,
That's what's up.
free agent. And I was sitting there listening to that, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to say, man, rest in peace to my guy, man. Love him to death. Wish he was still here. Wish he could have saw that Knicks run. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He would
hell
have loved to
yeah.
see that.
Oh, for sure.
Um, but yeah, other than that though, man, I'm alright, man. I just had him on my brain, man, early this morning, man. But just wanted to get that out there, man. But how you feeling though?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. Today was weird as hell today though. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one that was feeling that, man. I went outside, it was just humid as fuck for no reason. It ain't rained the shit out. I know it's about to pour down tonight. It's about to be crazy. But all day, it was just humid as hell. I got in my car and got got the driving fucking I don't know what it is on my fucking steering wheel, but it was rubbing off all morning. So I was wiping my hands off all morning and shit, and it was crazy, man. It was a slow day at work, but you know what I'm saying, it was still work, so I really wasn't complaining, but yeah, it was different, man. It was just one of them days where you kind of was just looking around like, what the fuck? And then it got real bright and shit. I couldn't see because I got a real bad stigmatism. So
Hmm.
yeah, I was going around squinting like that and shit all day, barely could see. It was crazy. But outside of that, uh, everything was alright.
Good deal, good deal.
Yeah, everything was alright, man. So today is we're covering a movie that I'll be honest with you, I didn't have no expectations going into this film. Um,
Okay.
Not because I didn't think it was going to be a bad film, but because I knew who it was starring.
Yeah.
And because I knew that, I kind of already knew what type of movie this was going to be. But I will say this, it's never for some weird reason, I don't know how he does it, it's never a bad movie. So if you're listening, you already know, you seen it on the title. We covering the Beekeeper, released this year 2024 with a 1 hour and 45-minute runtime, rated R. um it's out currently on digital, so you can rent it, buy it, whatever, on whatever platform you use. But this is pretty much about a, I don't know what this nigga is. I don't know if he's secret ops. I don't know if he black ops. I don't know if he you know what I'm saying, some type of, you know what I'm saying, mercenary. I never could get what the fuck he was. They was just naming shit, but whatever he is, this nigga's clearance level is basically unmatched. Uh, but he was posing as a beekeeper, and um, he was basically using this lady's land to, you know what I'm saying, do all of the beekeeping or whatever. He was getting honey and, you know, stuff like that, taking care of the bees, and then she got scammed. and she pretty much lost everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they was hacking into people's computers and phones and all that different stuff. And so she ended up either committing suicide or somebody killed her. I still ain't clear
No,
about that.
she committed
She
suicide. Yeah.
committed suicide. Okay, so she ended up committing suicide after she lost over $2 million worth of funds in multiple accounts. Um, and he found out. He investigated. Her crazy was her daughter worked for the FBI, and that nigga just wreaked havoc. I mean, that's the only way I could put it. Uh, so once again, like I said, watching this, I already knew what type of movie this was gonna be. It's starring Jason Statham, and Emmy Raver Lampin, and Bobby Nadiri, and Josh Hutchinson, Jeremy Irons, Felicia Rashad. I'm trying to think if anybody else is on here. Minnie Driver is in here, um, and a host of other people. But a Jason Statham movie is and always will be a Jason Statham movie. Like I said last time, I thought it was, you know, so I was hoping it wasn't gonna be like what was it, Crank? Wasn't nothing
Hmm.
like Crank. I appreciated that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if Jason Statham is in this movie, just know everybody's gonna get their ass whooped and he's gonna be unscathed. Um, and that's every movie he's in that he stars in. So he is keeping the '90s blueprint of action movies alive 100%. When you seen this, what was your thoughts?
Okay. So first thing, uh, I got a lot of first things. First thing, I have to. This is for the avid listeners that we have. When we
Hmm.
did the movie star, the action movie star list,
Yes,
and we completely forgot to
yes.
mention Jason
Even
Statham.
though, even though we named him as a clear top five guy,
Yeah, and we just completely
yeah,
forgot.
named him in the episode, never put him on the list.
So I want to mention that. So second
Yeah.
thing, dude, my dude was born in 1967. This motherfucker is killing it
Really?
out here in these streets. Yes, I did not know he was that old.
Damn, nigga, 50
Yo,
something?
Yo, I thought this dude was born in the 70s, my guy. This dude was
Yeah,
born in 1967.
I was get he looks great for 50 something, bro.
Yes, he looks fucking amazing. Like that is crazy. He was
Yeah.
born in 1967. Okay, so that was the second thing. All right, now let's get to the movie. Now I thought that I am upset about that one part because, like I said, that's like only one person, the dude with the leg shit, was able to actually make him bleed. But like other than that, like
But
this
he
mo
yeah, he said he dealt with one with a beekeeper before, so yeah,
yeah,
he's
and
yeah.
that's another thing that they did that I did thought was kind of cool, where
Hmm.
he was a actual beekeeper, but there is this secret part of the government
Yeah.
that are called beekeepers,
Hmm.
and they can just basically do whatever the fuck they want to do, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like the government can't control like these guys that are beekeepers, like.
It ain't too many people that can do anything about whatever they do.
And then they call it beekeepers because like anytime like there's like a bee or basically that's out of line, like you have to take care of the queen offspring or whatever and all this type of shit.
Hmm.
So that's something that bees actually do. They're like, yo, you fucking up. We killing your ass so we can
Yeah.
keep this whole goddamn thing going. So that's basically what the beekeepers stand for is like, yo, we see a bad seed, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna
We
knock
gonna
that shit
handle
out.
it, even if it's the
So
queen.
yeah, and they said that, you know what I'm saying, that they have to, that's what they do to protect the hive, and that's what beekeepers do, like America, the world. Well, the world is the
Hmm.
hive, basically.
Right.
So, I mean, like you said, yeah, a Jason Statham movie is gonna be a Jason Statham movie. I've always been a big fan of his transporter movies,
Yeah,
but
fire. Oh yeah,
yeah,
fire.
and
That's
this,
what this felt like, but without the car.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This felt more like the transporter movies, which I'm more of a fan of those than the cranks.
Yeah.
But but no, I thought that it also, you know, I like how they added the new times because there are a lot of scams going on and a lot
Hmm.
of old people are getting scammed.
Mm-hmm.
And like I kind of felt like I'm gonna tell you the feeling that I got. So when I seen Felicia Rashad talking to my dude, you know what I'm saying, and he finessing her, and so she goes to the thing and she's sitting at the password thing, and I'm gonna tell you what I was. I'm gonna tell you,
Man.
I got that same feeling that I got with Denzel Washington in Flight when he saw that mini refrigerator
Yeah.
and he saw all those small bottles in there. I was like, "Don't do it, man! Don't do it!"
Right.
And then he picked it up, he smelled it, he closed it, set it down, and then you see he walk away, but the screen stay on that liquor, and he swiped that motherfucker, and she typed that password. I was like, God
Man.
damn, man. I was like, God, man, he finessed her.
Yeah.
And man, I felt the same feeling, man. I felt with Flight, man. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, damn. But no, I mean they got straight to it. Like she
Yeah.
fucking just killed herself. Like she was like, yo, this was everything to me. But I'm pretty sure that this type of shit, like on a serious note, I'm pretty sure like this type shit is happening. Like a
Oh,
lot of old
100%.
people are
Yeah.
getting scammed out here,
Yeah.
and they're losing all of their, you know what I'm saying, life savings for
Yeah.
these, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that that was a cool thing to kind of bring to the big screen of like, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
that these, older people who, cause like let's be honest, man, like a lot of grandparents and shit, like they don't want to listen to their kids and grandkids and shit. They
Right.
want, like, I know what I'm doing. They gonna look at you like, look, I'm the grandparent. I know what I'm doing, and then they get
Mm-hmm.
scammed, and then it's like, why you ain't listen to me? You
Well,
know?
no, not on the not on the technology end, because my grandparents would be like, "Come here and put this thing on here and tell me where the picture and stuff." My grandma called me one time out of my sleep to come over there, reset her TV, and put her because she had a TV with the Amazon stuff on it.
Yeah, Fire Stick,
Yeah,
Amazon
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, Fire Stick TV. She had me wake up, come over there, and set her whole TV up just so she could watch British television shows. So, so sometimes, yeah, sometimes they be like, "Nah, come over here so and put this thing together for me."
But yeah, man, I thought that that was a cool thing to kind of put on the big screen. And I know we got all
Right.
this action and all this type of stuff, but his whole intentions was to like this lady took care of me,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna find out who these people are, and I'm gonna shut this whole fucking shit down.
Yep.
And so I thought that that was, I don't know, man. I thought it was cool. Like I'm, I mean, we'll get there when we get there. I mean, we got a ways to go, but I
Mm-hmm.
just thought that the way that they put this thing together, I do kind of wish that Jason Statham would have, you know what I'm saying, at least got shot about this bitch. I mean, this motherfucker. It
It's
was
not
one.
gonna
It
be a
was.
Jason Statham movie if it happens.
I'm saying, it was one scene, man. These ones had about. I know it had to be like 15 AR-15s good, aimed right at him. Not one
Nothing.
bullet.
Nothing.
It's
Nothing.
like
That
what?
I Jason Statham might be the new Chuck Norris. I'm not gonna lie. He might be the new Chuck Norris, bro. Listen, me watching this first impression, like I said, I knew it's a Jason Statham movie. I kind of can tell you what's gonna happen before it even happened. The one thing that I love about Jason Statham movies is you don't really need an intricate story, right? You don't really need a lot of plot. You don't really need none of that because for the people that end up putting him in these movies or what I'm saying, like make these movies for him, I think they do a great enough job of giving you just enough story
Mhm.
and the rest is just going to fill itself in, right? So like even if you couldn't really follow what was going on, you still kind of knew the gist of everything that was happening, right? Like so we
Yeah.
knew that Felicia Rashad was this lady who was pretty well off. She, what I'm saying, she was doing well for herself. Um, you could tell we found out that she was like the head of the community and everything, that she was managing the community fund. So she was an actual important person within wherever she was at. her daughter worked for the FBI, so we wasn't confused about who her daughter was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all of these things that was going on, and everything that was happening, even with the dude that had the metal leg. Like, we knew why he had a metal leg. Through the whole movie, you see Jason Statham ripping and running through shit, and then he was like, "Yeah, I fought a beekeeper once." And then he put his leg up, and he was like, and I was lucky enough to survive. And it was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Because if the nigga like Jason Statham, like, yeah, I get it. So even the stuff he was doing, like when he, you know what I'm saying, when he just was, he popped up in the when they was in the scamming room or whatever, the second one, and he popped up, he was just standing there, and then the elite team left out, and then dude looked down at the paper and looked up at him like, oh shit, like it makes sense that, you know what I'm saying, all of this stuff is happening because that's the type of shit Jason Statham does. You know what I'm saying? Like putting a
Yeah.
nigga in the headlock, choking him out, and then rolling up under a truck, rolling back out dressed as this nigga. Like it's absurd. It's always absurd shit, but it don't feel absurd because it's Jason Statham. Because we used to seeing him do these things. So I really wasn't mad at it. I enjoyed it. I the action was there. The action was is always there with him, but it was like it was there. It was right in your face. It didn't take too long to get there. You know what I'm saying? Even the part where it wasn't like fighting or anything, but like they was just scamming people, even that was just an exciting time to watch because it's like, damn, they got a whole underground ring
Yeah.
of scam artists, and they just pulling in all like the one where dude was like, how much is Philadelphia bringing in? And he was like, we're up 60K, and he was like, yeah, right. Like to me, that like that, I laughed like a motherfucker in that, bro. Because dude was like, how much is Los Angeles bringing in? He was like, we're down 59. He was like, oh, you giving me cancer, you make me sick. And then he, you know, the other dude was like, how much is New York bringing in? He was like, New York is up 66K. And everybody like, oh, like that shit was funny. So it was like stuff like that. I appreciate, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying. It's not a dull moment. Even what's her name, Veronica?
Yeah,
Agent
Agent
Agent Veronica.
Veronica Parker.
Yeah, so agent, like even Veronica, like even with her part of the story, right? Like she's grieving, but at the same time of her grieving, she's trying to get revenge. But even in the midst of that, she's still trying to do her job and stop Adam Clay from, you know what I'm saying, going through and going to kill everybody instead of just, you know what I'm saying, instead of letting them do their job or whatever. So I was like, man, this is all right. It was all right, man.
Yeah, I thought that part of it was cool, and then also trying to, because I think that her character was first of all very necessary, and also the actress she plays in. I don't know if you ever got into the Umbrella Academy, but
Yeah.
she's the girl from the Umbrella Academy,
Which one?
and um,
She not
but
in
the
the
only
main
black.
characters, is she?
I mean, yeah, I mean, because
It's like
it's
11 of them.
no. It's only like so you got the big dude, you got now called Elliot Page,
Right?
her,
And then you
the
got the
one
young,
the
you got the
one
young
young
boy
boy,
who's
but he's
24.
actually like 30 or some
Yeah,
shit, but he looked like a kid.
right.
And
The black girl.
yeah, she's the black girl, and the one dude that looked Latino.
Oh,
Yeah, that's her.
wow. Damn.
Yeah, because that's the only thing. That's the only other thing I ever seen her. Because I was looking at her, I was like, she looked familiar, but I couldn't put it together until I looked at the IMDb. I was like,
Okay, that's
I
what's up.
knew I knew her.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Um, but her character was so complex because she come over there and her mom is dead and there's this random white dude there because she didn't know he lived on that land or whatever.
Right.
And so she was like, well, there's a bullet hole in her. I found this man in the house. Obviously, he did it, and they was like, no, like she committed suicide. And then she found out that all her accounts sitting at zero. So
Hmm.
then she was like, oh, well, my mom got scammed. And so then she had a conversation with him the next day, and he's basically like, this woman took care of me. I'm gonna take care of this or whatever, all this type of shit. And so She's like, all right, I want to take them down.
That ain't how he said. You gotta say it like he said.
How he say it?
He said, "Oh, I'm gonna take care of this." Hey, bro, he's Jason Statham in every movie.
But he can't beat nobody up.
He say
He can't be.
he either go, "I'm the transporter," or he go, "I'm the beekeeper." That's it. The beekeeper has to take. What he said? The beekeeper has to take control of the hive, or whatever he said. I'm like, bro, you're Jason Statham.
Yeah, he like I've never heard him with like another accent. Like you know how
Ever.
sometimes you can catch somebody and they got like a different accent.
Mhm.
It's always the same. He
He's
never switches
he's
up.
John Claude Van Damme, bro.
Dude, yeah, yes.
He's John
And
Claude Van
dude,
Damme.
I've only seen him in one movie with fucking hair, my guy. It was
Who,
one
Jason
movie. That
Statham?
was it. Yes.
I've never seen
He
him
had,
fully bald.
he had like a comb over. That shit weird as fuck.
Hey, man, I gotta see that. That's hilarious.
Oh man. But yeah, he's always the same guy, dude. Always. And like, but she was complex because she's like, all right, as I could see, the one place, cause see, the FBI was behind. All he had to do was get that one fucking cell out of that
Mhm.
bee thing, call the people that work at the beehive, and he
Yep.
immediately knew where to go. So he
Yep.
went to the first place, went in there with he had 2 jugs of gas, and these guys, he's like, look, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go in here. He was like, do y'all know what these people do in here and all this type of stuff? So he was basically talking about how he was gonna burn it down. They're like, man, you ain't doing shit.
That
So he
nigga
whooped
said,
off.
"I'm counting to three, sir. This nigga's
He said, what?
obviously a threat."
This man said, I'm counting to 3. He said, 1, 2, 3. I did it for you. like, like, you ain't doing shit. So he whoop all their ass. Go in
Facts.
there, go to no. This is the all-time part though. He go in there and so he asked, "Is this the such and such place?" And the receptionist is like, "Yeah, can you sign in?" This motherfucker signs
Son,
in,
yeah.
and then says, "You might want to tell them to tell everybody to get out because it's about to be a fire."
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck did you sign in? I thought that shit was hilarious. I did,
He ain't give a fuck
but
about none of that shit, bro.
yeah. And so I mean, so obviously she saw he was able to figure that place out before the FBI did. So
Mm-hmm.
then find out, oh man, it's a fire at the place that tracked down to what your mom got scammed from, or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
then they was like, yo, somebody must light fires because your mom's house is on fire. So then she go to her house because he know whooped their ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The guys that the one dude ended up scrounging up and he hit my man fingers off with the
Yeah,
one
man, they
thing.
shot up the fucking bees, man. Now, this is the thing that I didn't like in the movie because this
Oh.
didn't make sense to me. When they shot up those beehives and we seen that whole nest of bees, nobody got stung.
Nobody got stung. All
Come
of them
on,
just stormed off.
yeah, come on, man. That it
Man,
just
they was supposed to go in that fucking truck and cause
absolutely
havoc.
somebody was supposed to get stung.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't like that either. I didn't like that either. Bees are smarter than that.
yeah,
So then, so obviously she see the connection of like, yo, he's doing this shit, but she's like, no, but I got to do my job and all this type of
mm-hmm.
shit. Man, fuck my job. If this man is willing to kill everybody involved, that you know what I'm saying, made my mom kill herself.
Come on, man.
Fuck that shit. Adam Clay, take these people down.
Nigga, do you need help?
And she
Where do
talking
you
about,
what do you need me to do? Because we doing this. Yeah, ain't
I
no problem.
signed an oath.
Fuck that oath, man. You want to scam my mama? Shit, that oath ain't shit. Yeah,
Man, fuck that oath.
that oath ain't shit, man.
Yeah, man. You know who wrote that oath? Okay, let me be quiet. I can't go down this road.
Some more
Um,
scamming. He scammed the nation, nigga.
oh man, but nah, like her character was cool, man.
Yeah.
I liked her character, and and then like she was smart, man. And I like that they
Mhm.
made her smart because she figured this whole fucking beekeeper shit out real quick.
Well, I
And
mean, it ain't too much to really figure out. The nigga's a deadly weapon.
nah, but it's good. Yeah, but I do like the fact that like, cause this is the thing. We already know America don't like telling us regular Americans shit. You know what I mean?
I'm
And
with
it's
that though. I'm with that though. Some
yeah,
shit
I'm with it
don't need to
because
be said.
it's some shit that we don't need to know, and it's some shit
Absolutely.
that the general public don't need to know as well because we got a lot of idiots out here in these streets.
I don't want to
But
know
like,
that the beekeeper shit is real. If that shit is real, keep that shit away from the hood for sure. We don't need no more problems. Nigga, a Jason Statham nigga walking around just thrashing shit like that. Nah, keep that nigga away from us.
man, did you see how he whooped the FBI's ass out there when they was sitting there trying to figure out how to get into that
Nigga,
building?
bro, he was dismantling them niggas by shooting them in the vest. Not
Because
trying
he
to
wasn't
kill them.
trying to kill him.
That's what, yeah, he just want to neutralize them. He ain't trying to kill them. Just pink pink, get down. Now I done tried to tell y'all ain't no way in here now. Because if it was, I'd already been there. Y'all don't listen. Let me go ahead and lay y'all down real quick. That nigga came. He said nobody was hurt. How many dead? Shit, none of them. They all just got their ass whooped. That's it. Then
Hey,
the dude, he in the hallway, he talk about I got 4 kids. He said, yeah, I know you got 3 kids, 3 boys and a girl. He was like, oh shit. Yeah, nigga. Why are y'all trying to catch him?
exactly. He like, I'm here to help y'all. Like what are
Bro,
y'all
listen.
doing?
If I go in, if I come to the scene of the crime and the whole task force is laid out, ain't nobody dead, ain't nobody really hurt for real, niggas just got their ass whooped, I'm not chasing this nigga, man.
Yeah,
What am I supposed to do?
obviously he's showing you I'm on your team. I'm on your side.
I
Like
don't give a fuck who team me on. He just took out the task force, bro. There's nothing I can do. These niggas got
no,
these niggas got right.
man, no. I'm saying like obviously they see that his skill set can kill like all these dudes at the blink
Bro,
of an eye. For him to
yes.
hurt y'all but not injure y'all, shoot y'all but not kill y'all, obviously he's telling you I can
Hell
do
yeah.
this shit with ease, and I'm trying to show y'all I'm here to help, but I can do this shit by myself,
And
basically.
we
But
clearly seen this nigga kill people. This nigga stabbed a nigga in the throat with the barrel of a shotgun. Not attached to the shotgun at that. He
oh
took
yeah,
the barrel, he detached the barrel from the shotgun, turned around and stabbed the nigga in the throat with it. Nigga,
yeah,
why are you messing with somebody like that? How do you even know how to do some shit like that? What
yeah,
situation in life ever would you ever need to know how to stab a nigga in the throat with a shotgun barrel?
yeah. And then like I know at least a few times he detached the gun with one hand. My God, like he just
Yes,
did that shit with
yes,
5 fingers. Like
easily,
it
and then
looked like
threw the
what the
gun
fuck,
away.
man. There ain't yo, but
What? What's dude's name? Hold on. What's the one dude's name? Uh, man, is it is it the Mickey? Is Mickey? Yeah, Mickey, the first dude that was at the one that scammed Felicia Rashad.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's him, Mickey. Now, this is my question. Y'all at the place, the scamming place,
Hmm.
and you seen him personally kill and beat up your security. He say he let you live. Y'all went to him, tried to kill him. Y'all thought that was a good idea? Nah, man. Nah, man. Some bad guys make bad decisions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And then you got your
no,
fingers cut off.
but no, what he did to him after he cut his fingers off though. This
Okay, I missed
motherfucker.
that part.
Okay, so he's on the
I just
phone.
heard him screaming.
So Mickey, he calls fucking Derek, right?
Hmm.
And tell Derek like he said, tell me some good news. He's like, well, I ain't got no good news. He was like, you telling me that one man got away. He was like, yeah. He was like, and he cut my fingers off. He was like, how did he do that? He was like, with this machine, man, he just cut my fingers off or whatever. And so then Jason Statham come up, slam his head on the fucking counter, not counter, but the steering wheel, pull him out of the car, and he got this, that one of those things where you tie
wrap the
shit
chain
down.
around his neck.
No, it was the things that you like if you try to tie some shit down the back of a truck, he had one of those
Bungee
things.
cord.
Yeah, and like had him like tight, and then
Yeah.
went to his truck and put a screwdriver in the
That was
thing.
Mickey?
Yeah, that was the dude from the first one.
Okay, I'm lost. Oh, I did not know that's who that was. I thought it was just like a random dude he caught.
No, because he let Mickey, because all he did was cut his fingers off. All the rest of the people, he killed them.
Yeah.
He just cut his fingers off. And so he left. Remember, he ended up taking his car after because like what he did, he put a screwdriver in the ignition thing,
Yep.
and drove the truck off of the bridge,
Yeah.
and had him flying
Mickey
into
was
the
right behind
bridge.
that motherfucker.
Yeah. And so then he stole his Range Rover after that. But yo, that was some crazy ass shit. I like how they come up with like creative shit, because like it ain't so much more that we can see. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be impressive. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
Hey, that is a great word though. No, you not for nothing. That is a great word because nigga, now that you saying that and rethinking that scene, the truck drives off, and the pillar that's holding the bridge up is like literally right there. The truck literally hits the water and hits the pillar. This nigga, we talking about a bungee cord. So like it literally snatches this nigga off the bridge with the truck and slams him into the water and the pillar as well.
yeah.
The whole time he's screaming. That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Yeah, that's
what I'm saying. Like I've seen a person dragged by a car or something like that, but it was just like I just haven't seen it like that before. So that's why I was like, there ain't so much more you can see because there's so many action films.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like there ain't so many more things you can do, and that's why I think like Jason Statham has like mastered this shit to where he make this shit look so easy, and it's so crazy to think, dude. And I just found this out before we started. I did not know this dude was born in 1967, yo.
Yeah,
that is crazy. That is crazy that he's still out here doing this shit the way he's doing it and looking the way that he's looked.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's like wherever he's from, there's like some good fucking genes where he comes from, because that shit is wild.
Yeah, because he hasn't aged since we seen him.
Man, he still look the same. Y'all go look up The One with him and Jet Li. This motherfucker look the same.
Literally, bro.
He looks the same. That movie came out like 30 years ago.
Yeah, he has not aged at all, bro. He looked the same way he did in his 20s as he does now. It's crazy. He looked old as fuck in his 20s. Now he look younger because he older. That's wild. That's yeah. And not even you know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta remember too, he British. British people don't age that good.
Oh my gosh. Oh man, you fucking stupid as fuck.
I'm serious, bro. British people don't age that good at all, bro.
Where the fuck is Shirebrook?
Shirebrook, that gotta be in England.
Let me see. British National Driving Team. Oh well, yeah.
In England, Shirebrook. Anything
I didn't know that.
Shire in it is English as fuck.
Yo, they said he used to be oh no, a diver. He used to be a diver on the British National Diving Team. I know that shit. I did not know that.
I feel like he got a life. Like, I feel like he really does the shit he does in his movie. So like anything we read about him is probably not real.
Hold up. It says, okay, so he did he came. He came. Let me see. He finished 12th. All right, in the World Championship in 1992. Right, as a diver.
Mhm.
Right. Then it says he has been a fashion model, a black market salesman, and finally, of course, an actor. Yo, what the fuck, man?
I'm saying. I feel like
Yo,
anything we read about him, we really don't know.
yo, we might we might have to do a Jason Statham episode.
Absolutely, bro. Because a black market sell. What was you selling on the black
What
market?
would you selling on the black market? Yo,
Yeah.
yo,
How
wasn't
did you
he in
find
that
the black
movie?
market?
Yo, wasn't he in that movie? No, 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 never mind. That was what's the name? That was Jude Law. I was gonna say, wasn't he in Repo Man? But
Oh yeah,
nah,
yeah,
that wasn't
yeah.
him. That was Jed. That was Jed. That was Jed Law. My bad. My bad. Yo,
Which
that's
is
crazy.
which is also a crazy movie because his partner was Forrest Whitaker, and I'm not believing nothing that nigga do in action. Have you ever seen Ghost Dog?
Yeah, I seen Ghost Dog. No, he's funny. No, he's funny as fuck in Bloodsport. When he was the cop trying
Yeah,
to,
man. Yeah, man. Just
with the taser.
Forrest Whitaker is one of those dudes, bro. Like the shit that he does, that's a nigga we got to do an appreciation on too. Like, but yeah, he's one of them people that the roles that he gets is is out of this world, bro. I would never expect Forrest Whitaker to play Ghost Dog. This nigga was a gang banging samurai in New York City. Just
Oh
wow,
man.
just wow.
Okay, okay. All right, get back on track. But nah, the crazy part was, man, this is what tripped me out. So we
Mhm.
found out, so Derek, you know what I'm saying, is working basically alongside his, I think that guy was his stepdad. Yeah, it was his stepdad because his dad died. So his stepdad is Wallace, West Wild.
Mhm.
And so he's telling him how we got this
Oh,
problem with this guy,
real
all this little
quick,
stuff or whatever.
shout out
What's
to
up?
Jeremy Irons, bro.
Yeah.
He now another British, another Brit, but shout out to Jeremy Irons, man. Like he's another one of those guys that whatever he's in is gonna be good.
Yeah. And he's always like got this serious demeanor. Like I don't
Yeah,
think I've ever
yeah,
seen him smile in some shit.
real distinguished.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Always button up, all that type of shit.
yeah. The only
And
only role I didn't believe him in was when he played Alfred the Butler in Batman. I didn't believe that.
he he looks like an Alfred character, but not his demeanor though.
No, he don't look like an Alfred character, bro.
I don't know though, man, because he kind
He
of look
he didn't
because
look old enough. Him and Ben Affleck looked the same age at the time. That's crazy. Jeremy Irons looked young as fuck as Alfred,
you
bro.
know what? You know what? You're right because I was thinking he was playing the Alfred in the new one because you know that's a younger version of Batman and the Batman
You
with
know what? I don't know who played him.
no, that was the dude that played in Black Panther. He was the
Oh, fuck,
um
because he played Caesar in Planet of the Apes.
maybe I'm not
No,
sure. I'm
I'm
not sure,
telling
but
you, he played
oh
Caesar in
okay,
Planet of the
okay.
Apes.
But
Damn, what
yeah,
is
I
his
can't remember
name?
what his name is, but yeah, he was the dude that played in Black Panther. He was the in the Batman with why can't I think of that motherfucking name? Oh, what's
Fuck.
his name? Um Robert Pattinson. He was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
one
yeah.
with Robert Pattinson.
The dude
But
you
yeah, you're
talking
right.
about is I'm about to tell you right now. It might pop up before I even find that shit. Um, but go ahead though.
But so so Derek is talking to his stepdad, trying to tell him like all this little shit or whatever. And
Andy
so
Circus. I'm sorry, Andy Circus.
okay, yep. So come to find out, Derek. is the son of the Madam President.
Of the fucking president.
You know what I'm saying? And so when they knew, oh, you know what I'm saying, this dude is a beekeeper, he's coming after us. He's like, the only way we're gonna be safe is like we gotta get with your moms. Come to find out, his mom is the fucking president and shit. And
Mm-hmm.
she got Secret Service and all this fucking shit. The FBI, they figured out where he was going and all this type of stuff. So they went to this secluded area and all this little shit. But first of all, mom dudes had no idea that her son and I guess
I don't
Wallace
believe
was
that.
her ex. It seemed like they wasn't together anymore.
I don't think that they was together at all. I think Wallace was just like a consultant or some shit like that. He just worked for them. I don't think they were actually together.
Okay. Um. So come to find out, like the money that they used
Mm-hmm.
to fund her campaign is actually the
Scam money.
funds. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, from scams.
See, I
And
think
so,
she was in on it the whole time. We just didn't get to that part because Jason Statham killed everybody
well, you remember when they was in the room and she was just like,
with the analyst dude from the FBI.
yeah, and
Yeah,
she seemed like she did not know that it was
she a
dirty money.
politician, man. She a politician.
I mean,
She
this is
yeah.
true.
That's what they do.
This is true. And she was like, we got it. She was like, I'm gonna tell him the truth. I'm gonna tell him the truth. And he was like, you're gonna lose the presidency or whatever. She's like, I don't care. I'm gonna tell him the truth because with her being a president,
Mm-hmm.
she know about beekeepers. I
Absolutely.
would
Like niggas
assume she know about
FBI.
beekeepers.
Yes. Tell them the truth.
Yeah,
Please tell them the
yeah.
truth.
So she's like, no, like you
I
don't
don't give a fuck
understand
about being the president. I want to live.
because you remember they said the whole thing about what bees do. They was like bees,
Mm-hmm.
they will sacrifice themselves to
Mm-hmm.
protect the hive, and they was like,
Leave
yo,
it to
this
the
dude,
queen.
yeah, this dude is willing to die,
Mm-hmm.
but he's gonna accomplish his mission by killing the people, the offspring, if it had to be her or him. And I think in that moment, that's why I hear what you're saying. She a politician, but it felt like because he was about to shoot his own moms.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because she was gonna tell, and he shot him. He could have let her die as well, but he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that was the situation where he was like, okay, I don't think she knew. So I'm gonna kill the offspring, the son, because he's the one who did it. Because he was saying something about she was down in 15 states or some shit like that. So he had to, what I'm saying, scam people to get the money. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
I looked at it like this. Even if she sacrificed herself, he was still gonna die. It didn't make a difference. Either she was gonna go with him or she was gonna go without him. He was gonna go regardless, though.
You talking about the son? You talking about Derek?
Yeah,
Yeah, Derek was a dirtbag. But what you expect? He's the president's son.
yeah.
I mean, you expect for him to be a
Killing a
dirtbag?
rich kid, scamming
Yeah,
Americans. Yeah,
old people at that. Like
yeah.
that's some dirtbag shit. Like I get like his cause, like Adam Clay's cause. It's
Mm-hmm.
a really good cause, and it's also one of those things where it's kind of easy to get behind because even though he's and this is where I don't understand. Like the FBI was kind of sort of treating him like a vigilante,
Which he was.
but I think they had no choice because I think that that's the part. I think that the beekeeper stuff even was kept from the FBI. It seems that probably only like the president knew, and probably that's in the people that work for beekeepers. I would assume
Mhm.
because it seemed like they are a private organization that even the FBI didn't know about them. So if the FBI don't know about them,
When Wallace was in that room with the team that he put together, and he was like, "Yeah, Navy SEAL 6, you KGB, you know what I'm saying, you Mossad, yeah." He was like, he look at y'all like pussies.
oh yeah,
That
that was
nigga
hard.
don't give a fuck about none of that. So just to let y'all know, nigga, this is who y'all up against. Like he done
Yeah,
killed y'all 10 times over. Y'all don't have to worry about nothing but sticking together at this point. If y'all stick together, y'all got a chance. But he gonna fuck y'all up for
Yo, that was a wild
real.
ass scene.
Yeah.
Because like I say, he has an ability to say some shit calm,
Hmm.
cool and collected. He's
Hmm.
buttoned up. Like he shows no facial expression.
And he never
Like when he
sweat.
talks.
You never seen Jason Statham sweat on film.
Oh no, I'm talking about the wasn't it Jeremy
Oh, you
Irons?
talking
Is
about
that what
Jeremy?
his
I
name
thought you talking
is?
about Wallace.
Yeah, when he said that, like it was just
Mhm.
expressionless.
Oh, he didn't give a fuck about that. He knew he wasn't involved. He was just helping.
Oh yeah, because even when he had that conversation with him before he broke into the room where the president
Mhm.
was, like you know, he knew. It kind of felt like because even though Wallace was involved, but maybe his percentages was just a whole lot lower
Mhm.
than Derek's was. But I would have thought that because I just thought that Wallace was just too cool in that moment. Because I thought Adam was just gonna shoot that motherfucker in the neck real quick and you know what I'm saying, go in
Nah,
there, but he didn't.
if you like if you like paying attention throughout the movie, remember his whole thing was to just correct what happened, right? Like his whole thing was to get whoever was responsible for what was Felicia Rashad's name? For Eloise or whatever, for her death. That's it. That's all he was caring about. I think the only reason that everybody else got fucked up was because, well, two parts. The people that was in the doing the actual scamming and that was in the little bunkers or whatever, they was getting fucked up because they was actually a part of the whole scamming thing. So I understood why he beat their ass and did them in. The other people, as far as like the FBI's elite, I mean the FBI squad that he beat up outside, the people inside that he was beating up on, and everybody else that he ended up taking out along the way was just because like um they was protecting Derek. If they would have
Yeah,
just put Derek out, you know what I'm saying, out the you know what I'm saying, out the fry, then he would have killed Derek and everybody could have got on with their life. They really could have saved a lot of more people if they would have just gave Derek up.
yeah. But at the same time, do you really think they're gonna give up the president's son? You know what I'm saying?
I would have. I mean, I know
I
they not,
mean,
but I damn sure would have.
yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not. But like, once you see all the damage that he's caused, it's kind of like, all right, dude, like you got to go because
Yeah,
I mean, okay, yeah, you got her elected, but then at the same time, you probably got somebody elected that probably should never been elected in the first place. If
that
that's the
too.
case,
But you also getting all of these people killed for no fucking reason when really they could have just been on with their lives and you could have just took his ass out. And she could have just been
but
born in the death. That really actually hypothetical. Let's add some,
okay,
you know what I'm saying, let's add something into it. That could actually help her campaign. You know what I'm saying?
yes, yes, you're right. It could, but at the same time, once people figure out like what he was doing, 'cause like I say, I think this movie just showed us,
Hmm.
Eloise killed herself, but I'm pretty sure there was some other older folks who's like, yo, like that's all of my savings, that's
Right.
everything that I have.
Yeah.
I'm too old to work, and they might have did the same shit that she did. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's probably, like what Derek is doing, like, you know what I mean? Now I know some people could look at, oh, they was gonna be dying soon anyway, whatever, whatever. But like, I mean, that's also shit that probably was gonna be inherited down to, you know what I'm saying, so other family members and shit when she passed away, and it's like now they ain't
Hmm.
got shit. Like, so it could help, but then at the same time, you're gonna have people that's gonna be like, all right, so your campaign money was funded by, you know, it's funded by scams, and like, yeah, you corrected it, but you, some people gonna look at it like you don't deserve to be there.
Right.
They're gonna look at it like you got in this spot, you know what I'm saying, by crime, basically.
Hmm.
So like, I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see them giving up Derek the sacrifice when everybody other. It seemed like to me, honestly, it seemed like Wallace was the only one that knew the significance of the beekeeper.
Yeah, because he was he was breaking down in that room with them like what beekeepers do and how it connect to the bees and all that. Yeah, he was definitely the only one that understood. Because remember, even when he was in the room and they was sitting there talking, and he was when they had the dude with the fake leg, and he was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Ain't we'll be good as long as they here," but it was like that motherfucker get past them, nigga, we done.
Yeah, because man, that one scene when he went to New York when they was in New York
Mm-hmm.
and he got the one dude to show the picture because I didn't get it
Yeah,
at first. Like when he showed him the picture on the damn computer when he was hitting his ass with a stapler.
yeah, that was crazy. No,
Hey man, when they arrested my dude, he had about 20 staples in his forehead, man.
bruh, when the one scene where they went to the beehive place and he took that shotgun and put it in dude mouth and then like pulled it back and you seen his teeth fly out.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, give me them staples, please.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
want to die getting choked with a shotgun. That's crazy.
that was crazy, man. And them teeth went to flunk. Ooh wee,
hmm
boy.
They
That
flew
shit,
at the screen, which was what I've never seen no shit like that.
that shit looked so painful, my guy.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That actually looked more painful than when my dude got his fingers cut off.
Word, because you know how sensitive your mouth is. Pause.
My-
'Cause that's crazy, by the way. But yeah, but like yeah, like if a nigga knock your tooth out, you gonna be mad than the motherfucker, bro. That shit gonna hurt.
Oh man, unless you're a
If
hockey
you
player.
chip your tooth, that shit hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah,
That's
that's different.
different.
And
Yeah,
then
but
it's
no.
done with a barrel of a gun. Man,
Yeah, no thanks.
mm-mm.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
thanks.
that was hard. That was hard. I'm glad you brought that part up because that
Yeah,
part was
that's
crazy.
why. But nah, man. I was caught up too because I was like, what is he like? What is he looking at? And then when you seen them finally come in and investigate, you see the picture and they looking at the picture like, oh shit. And I'm sitting there like, oh shit, what? And then you realize, oh, this nigga is the president's daughter. I mean, president, president's son. Oh man. But I was like, yeah,
Which
that's crazy.
I and like I say, it was one of those twists that they put in there. I thought that was cool because I think that when you realize that you might come to a realization of like, you know what, this shit is too high up. Let me chill.
hmm
And he was like, nah, fuck that shit.
Man, and then when they cut when we find out who he is and they cut the scene to where she was at and she was she was meeting the African representatives. I'm like, man, this giving me Nancy Pelosi vibes, bro. Real Nancy Pelosi, bro. I ain't like that. I did not like that. I'm like, come on, fam. Y'all killing me. Killing me, bro. I'm like, why, man? That wasn't
Nancy
necessary for her to
Pelosi is. Hey, boy,
That
you
wasn't
stupid as
necessary,
fuck.
bro. Like, why did she have to be meeting them at that time? You know what I'm saying? It was
Yo.
fucked up, man. Africa done went through enough.
Oh my gosh. Yo, you stupid as
That
fuck, but
shit was
that was
weird.
funny.
But
Yo, do you remember when Nancy Pelosi put on the dashiki and
that's what I'm
shit?
talking about. And she was kneeling down and shit, taking a knee. That's what I'm talking about. It was real Nancy Pelosi's, man. Like
Hey,
real
I
Nancy
bet you people
Pelosi.
forgot about that shit, bud.
I didn't. I'll never forget that shit, bro. Cause what the fuck was that about? They wore African garb and took a knee.
Yeah, that was crazy, but
That's who the beekeeper need to go after. Then what the fuck was that shit about? Was we supposed to feel like unified because of that? That was weird, bro. But that's what I'm talking about with politicians, like doing shit like that. Like you don't need to go put the African stuff on. Just take a knee.
oh my god, but
Did Colin Kaepernick put on a dashiki and take a knee? No. He was in the 49ers uniform. Just take a knee.
that motherfucker said.
The fuck?
That's who the beekeeper is.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That's the
Hey,
shit that pissed me off. Like it's niggas like that in the world for sure. I know for a fact there's niggas like that in the world for sure. Bro, go after these politicians, bro. These niggas that's corrupt. Like take them niggas out.
oh my gosh, but hey, boy, you stupid, but
Bullshit, bro.
that is crazy though. That out of all the fucking countries she could be shaking hands with, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
a
She shaking
whole
hands with people in
delegation
dashikis,
from
man.
somewhere in Africa. Come on, man.
After she just got off the phone with her son saying, "Yo, make sure you don't do no drugs," and then, "Hey, how you doing?" Shake these
Right.
hands.
Then not only that, whatever they was about to do is now cut short because the goddamn beekeeper on the way. So they didn't even get what they're supposed to get there. Like, what was the fucking purpose? Meeting with her for no reason.
Yo, that's
Waste
crazy.
of time, man. You know how much a flight is from Africa, somewhere in Africa to America? That's a very expensive flight.
I would imagine that it is. Yes,
They not
I
they
would
not
imagine.
they not flying coach.
I know, man. Well, I mean, but they're not going commercial either.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's a PJ, bro. That shit costs, bro.
Man, just make sure they ain't flying Boeing, and we good.
Man, ain't no telling. Ain't no
Yo,
telling. They
whew.
better hope they don't
Speaking of,
find boy. No, you right about that shit.
hey, but it's man, you got you got motherfuckers, whistleblowers coming up dead. You got planes.
And then how do you? That's not funny, but how do you whistleblow about planes and get taken out, man? You can't even tell the truth
That's
about airplanes. That's
that's
fucking crazy.
crazy. When you got
Damn.
planes that's up in the air, doors flying off.
Meanwhile,
The
Mark
fuck?
Zuckerberg stealing all our data. This nigga still alive. That's
Yeah,
anyway, man.
I know,
Elon
right?
Musk too. Get them niggas out of here, man. That's
Man, you
what
know
I'm
you want
saying,
that
bro.
truck.
Like, I don't understand how we got niggas out here like that, bro. We got all of these weirdos, bro, just running the country for real. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. Look, have you ever seen Mark Zuckerberg?
Yeah, I see Mark Zuckerberg.
That nigga looks criminal.
No, Elon Musk. Well, yeah, he look criminal. Elon Musk don't look real. Like, he look like
He don't. But
Elon Musk look
he
like
was
he's
cool.
from.
He was cool at first, bro, and then like he just got weird out of nowhere. Like that nigga was building spaceships, smoking weed with Joe Rogan. I'm like, man, this motherfucker, all right. And the next thing you know, he was like, fuck that, free speech, MAGA. I was like, where the fuck did that come from? You from South Africa?
Man, you know you want that truck.
Man, fuck that truck. Ain't nobody fucking that shit. Have you seen them motherfucking trucks?
Hey, I see the motherfuckers in Greenville all the time, man.
Are
It's a
you for
place on
real?
my. Man, I done seen. Dude, I passed a fucking 18-wheeler pulling like 10 of them motherfuckers.
Damn. I ain't
I
never
done
seen
see.
one. I see
Man,
hella Teslas though.
no, I do. It's a place on my route I go to every other day. They
Yeah.
got a black one, matte black. You know what I mean? With the black rims and
It's
everything.
electric, ain't it?
Yeah, all his shit is electric. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm cool on that. Don't give me no
that
electric
box
car.
look weird as fuck.
No, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
How do I just want to know like how you go from like them cool ass Tesla cars to that?
do a fucking
That
box.
shit, yeah, that shit look like it came off a PlayStation 2 screen, bro. That shit ugly as fuck.
That shit look like a car in the lower craft on a regular PlayStation.
Yes, bro. Yes, like that shit is horrible, bro. Nah, now the Teslas is nice though.
Yeah, the
They got
Teslas
they
are
got
cool.
they got flat screen TVs in them. They drive by themselves and shit. Them motherfuckers alright. You can't even, you can't even open the door. Like the door handles come out on them motherfuckers.
Dude,
Them
them
motherfuckers
trucks
is
though.
crazy.
Yo, I saw some shit where they said that Elon Musk is gonna sue you if you keep the car less than a year. With the truck, excuse me, the truck. If you try to sell the truck within the first
Oh,
year,
yeah.
saying something about some shit, but he may sue people.
I ain't mad at him. I mean, you got the money to do it, shit.
That's
And I
crazy.
mean, the
I
motherfuckers
don't.
that got the truck, shit, sue them, fuck them. They could afford
Man,
it, apparently.
yeah.
It ain't. I ain't never seen one in the hood.
I mean, I ain't seen it in the hood, but I done seen plenty of them though.
Yeah,
I done seen two. I done seen the black one. I done seen a black one in Greenville. I done seen the light gray and the gunmetal gray. I done seen. But like I said, I seen, you know what I'm saying, 18 wheeler pulling, you know,
yeah,
the one that the car carrier joints,
yeah,
and it had about 8 of them on there. I was like, look at this fucking shit.
yeah. I'm cool,
But
man. You
yeah, I'm
keep that
cool.
shit, bro.
I mean,
Man,
unless
give
you
me
want to give me
some
one
gas
for
money,
free.
I'm cool, bro. Nah, he can have that. I don't want that. Give me a
Nah,
Tesla.
fuck
I
that.
take that. I don't want
Nah,
that
hey, listen,
truck shit though.
I don't want it. I'm just saying, give it to me free. I ain't got no car payment.
Well, you
I
gotta
try
wait
that
a
bitch if
year.
I ain't got no
You gotta wait a
car
year before you
payment.
can do anything with it, motherfucker. Shit, you can't do nothing with it for a year. By that time, he done made something new. You be mad at the motherfucker. They don't want that no more. You out of there, man. Ain't nothing. You ain't got nothing for that.
Oh man.
That's what shit like. You gotta sell it, but you gotta keep it at your house for a year, and then they come get it after that. Cause I don't know how else you can get that off, man. But that's fucked up, Elon Musk. You should be ashamed of yourself, bro.
That's hilarious.
Motherfucking
But yeah,
billionaires out here just doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
whatever they want to do, bud.
God damn, man. This nigga Bill Gates, bro. That's the one that's shocking all the fuck out of me. This nigga is a computer nerd turned billionaire. And this nigga started going into agriculture and medicine, bro. I've never heard no shit like that in a damn life. Never heard no shit like that, bro. This nigga made Windows or had something to do with Windows. And next thing you know, this nigga went from making laptops to the COVID-19 vaccine, bro. Cool on that shit. I don't trust that nigga. I don't trust Bill Gates. I fuck with the Xbox and I fuck with the laptops. I don't trust that nigga Bill Gates though. Microsoft is shit. Nah, man. That nigga is the real live Lex Luthor, bro. For sure. Cause why? How the fuck do you even like get in them rooms? This nigga ain't a doctor, none of that shit.
Man, it don't matter, man. All you need is bread, man. You can be
Shit,
whatever you want to be.
he got his wife involved. What the fuck does she know about anything? Who is she? That shit is crazy,
Man, she can be smart as fuck, man.
man. You know what? You're right. I never thought of. I promise you, but just because of him, I never thought that she would have it. I gotta look her up now, but I never thought nothing about that. I just know that every time during COVID, when they was talking about like people taking vaccines, they was sitting together, and I'm like, bro, what does she do?
I have no idea. But we didn't know what Jeff Bezos' wife did either. But now, you know what I'm saying? She's spreading
Oh,
the wealth, man.
hey, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's the good guy at all of them. To me, I
I
mean,
mean, I
he
can see
might,
that.
Amazon might be dumping chemicals somewhere or whatever, but compared to what these other two niggas is doing, that's cool. That ain't nothing. This nigga Elon Musk is sending rockets to space and shit. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, he went from being super cool to a dickhead in less than 2 months. For real, bro. You don't remember that? That nigga was on Joe Rogan smoking weed and shit. Like he was kicking it with Joe Rogan. They was having a great ass conversation. Next thing you know, bro, this nigga just like bopping with Trump. I'm like, where the fuck this come from? And that nigga ain't even no
Man,
real billionaire.
he,
Fucked up, man.
that it is. That it is.
Fucking
But
billionaire.
yeah, all of that came because the president and the beekeeper. Son
Yep.
is crazy.
His son was trying to be a billionaire.
Trying to be a billionaire by scamming old people.
Yeah. You know what I do love about this though? Is that even though it sucks that she committed suicide, but the fact that he was doing all of this for Felicia Rashad, that lets you know that Felicia Rashad is the coldest ever, bro.
Yeah,
Coldest ever, bro.
yeah. I mean, and I mean, for her being a legend and only being in the movie for like 5 minutes, and you know what I'm saying, had my anxiety levels up because I was like,
Come
don't
on, man.
put your password.
Hey,
But
not for
nah, that
nothing
was dope.
though, because and I know she's like on the older side of things, but she don't seem like that. But she plays a great old person.
Yeah, I mean, she played a great old person in Creed.
Yeah, and in what was the other movie where she damn, what was that movie, man? Wasn't she in that movie with where dude no, that wasn't her. Who the fuck was that in that movie? I forgot what the movie called. But the dude from the basketball movie about Texas Western, he was in it and they was
Oh, a Glory Road. She wasn't in
yeah.
Glory Road.
No, no, no. I'm not talking about Glory Road. The dude from Glory Road was in the movie and they was
Oh, Josh
scamming the lady.
Lucas,
No, not is it Josh Luke? No,
the
not
dude
Josh.
that played the coach.
No, the black dude. He was one of the players. He had the heart. What's his
Oh,
name?
oh, I know you're talking about Willie. He played Willie Cage.
Yeah, but no, was it Willie? Did he play Willie Cage? Willie Cage was the dark skinned dude, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I
not
think
him.
you're talking. Yeah, I think you're talking about the other guy, the guy that was from Gary, Indiana, in the movie.
Yeah, he was the other forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. But he played in the movie. He had a horrible ass flat top, and they was scamming that lady because he was what was the line he said? Something like cigarette bits or something or lighter bits or something like that. And everybody would talk about how horrible the movie. It's a Tyler Perry movie.
Well, yeah. See, I don't know.
Oh, well, never mind then. But yeah, I for some odd reason I felt like Felicia Rashad was in that movie. Maybe not, but
Well,
yeah,
she
she
played in the Tyler Perry
everything
movie.
I've
She was
seen
in
her
that for
in.
colored women,
Oh, I didn't see that.
for colored girls, for
I
colored
definitely
girls.
didn't see that. Anytime you put a black movie out and you put like colored or Negro in it, I'm a little weary about that. It get
Understandable.
weird. It get real weird. Um, but let's go ahead, man, and get into the fire flames, bro. So we can close this thing on out.
All right.
Let's do it.
Yoga fire. Yoga flame.
All right, man. So what you rating this?
So I mean, the cast was cool. Jason Statham. He Jason Statham the movie. The stunts were good. The kills were good. The ass whoopings were good. Um, you know, it did like you said when it comes to his movies, like the storyline isn't the biggest factor, I would say, but I think that this storyline was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give this. I could see myself watching this movie again. You know what? I'm gonna be on the good side of things. I give it a four. I give it a four. I wasn't mad at it.
Okay.
This is something I can see myself watching again. I wasn't too mad at it.
Okay. I'm gonna go a notch above you, only because, like I said, it's a Jason Statham movie, and it's it's that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of, it's not gonna be a lot of like great acting, but it's also not gonna be situations where you need it. Um, everybody, I felt like everybody in the cast did what they had to do. Also, shout out to Josh Hutcherson, because this is my first time seeing him playing like in a villain role or like in a antagonist role. And usually he's in like rom-coms and shit like that. So for him to like take this turn and play this is totally out of the realm of what I'm used to seeing him in. But I think he did a great job as Derek. Um, and we already talked about Jeremy Irons. Salute to him. We already talked about Felicia Rashad. Um, Jason Statham. Nothing else needs to be said. Uh, Emmy Raver Lampman. She did a hell of a job too. You know what I'm saying? She didn't get a lot of screen time, but for her being on screen, she did great. So I felt like the cast did what they needed to do. The story gave what was necessary. It wasn't no plot holes. You wasn't really confused about nothing. You kind of could follow along with everything, and the action scenes were amazing. So I'm giving it a 4.5
Okay. I'm not mad at that.
for sure, man. So let's go to move on. I'm sorry, and get into coming soon.
Yes, sir.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
All right. So next episode we will be covering the Amazon Prime series Them. Polarizing, um controversial. It was some talk about people liking it. It was also some talk about people hating it. You know what I'm saying? It dealt with a lot of trauma. Um, it was one of those times where it kind of came out in one of those times where, you know, people were coming off of a roller coaster of emotion with certain things going on in the country, and then to turn and get something like this was kind of, some people would say ill time, other people would say it was right on time. So um depending on who you are, and you know what I'm saying, where you were and all that other stuff, you could feel like this was necessary and you could feel like it wasn't. Me personally, I enjoyed both seasons. But yeah, we covering Amazon Prime's Them. That'll be the next episode. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and binge watch it now. Um and if you have seen it again, maybe you might want to refresh and come back and kick it with us on the next episode.
Cool deal.
Yes, indeedy. So if you enjoyed this episode, if you didn't enjoy this episode, and if you too uh want to stay out of the way of beekeepers everywhere in the world, hit us up. Let us know on socials, Instagram and Twitter at ViewAnonPod, Facebook VA Pod Watch Group. You can leave comments in on the YouTube channel, Viewers Anonymous, and also you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/Viewers Anonymous. Um, you can hit us up anytime on any of those platforms. And also you can leave a review on either Spotify or Apple Podcasts, and I'll actually read it out loud on the show. And if you'd like to contact me or follow me, you can do that on Twitter at Schools Bronson. I got a link tree in the bio, and you can follow me everywhere else there.
And y'all can find me at S.Foster8 on Instagram, um, X, and we call it TikTok. Um, Follow the podcast 28 minutes or less on all major platforms. Still cooking up some shit, so be on the lookout for that. And that's all I got.
Cool. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, your support is greatly appreciated. There could be no us without you. And until the next time, like they say in Hollywood, that's a wrap.
Cut.